Sometimes I can get really sucked into a drawing, but what helps the process is the restrictions put on by the client. When they have all these ideas and I have ideas and then I get to put it all together as a puzzle, that's when the creative process happens.
It's not just drawing circles and throwing plants in the ground. We exist to serve God, community, each other, and our clients.
This job is not about landscaping. This is about people, because people interact with the environment that they're in. And what I get passionate about is that I get to influence that.
Being able to create the green space and have good, strong design is something that enhances our quality of life.
The main reason why we exist is to make a positive impact on the customer, on our vendors, on our employees, and on the community that we live in. We have a maintenance division, we have a construction division, and being a design build firm, we not only design, but we also have the people in-house to install. I tell our workers that we can say anything we want when we're trying to sell a job, but the people that actually do the installing, that is where the rubber meets the road. They are going to keep your integrity, they're going to keep your reputation. I enjoy dealing with people. I enjoy seeing beauty take place. I think that's what we deliver. We deliver recreation and satisfaction.
One of the things that drives the industry, one of the questions that we hear first and foremost from customers is, what's new? That's almost the first question we hear on the phone, at trade shows, what's new? And that's one of the things that we focus on here at Walters Gardens.
We typically identify genera that we want to work with based on sales, based on things that we know would be good opportunities for Walters. We start there with looking at what goals we might want to have, be it to change flower color, form, leaf color. A lot of what we do is actual hand crossing here, so we're taking pollen from one flower and putting it on another.
I give credit to the growers because they have to think 2 to 3 years in advance of what is going to be popular. So they are on the leading edge of the green industry.
We're very quality focused, garden performance focused, and we've committed to putting our best new plant genetics into the Proven Winners program, and we're real excited about where this is going to take us.
Ultimately, we're trying to excite the consumer, and we're bringing new products to the market that are really going to serve the consumer better.
One of our real passions at Unilock is innovation. And that innovation is both from product development to how those products are used. So you start looking around our displays, and I think as a supplier, it's our job to bring that technology, those ideas, that type of passion to the industry. There's a lot of different moving parts going on back there. It's almost like a big cake bowl. You add all the concrete and sand and aggregate and color and admix, and then it goes down into the press itself. It'll fill a mold. Once it goes through that, the first vibration is going to set the height. The second one's going to kind of finish everything off. There's a tremendous sense of accomplishment in this business. This is one where there is a lot of fulfillment. This is one where you can get a lot out of it. This is an industry where the entrepreneurial spirit is still alive. For me, it's the company culture at Unilock. It's about being on a great team and working with the people next to you.
There's also the softscape side of landscape. At our compost facility, we get in material to make potting soil and mulches. Our landscape customers are the ones who pushed us very hard in order to be able to deliver a product that not only grew well, but also could be handled when it was wet or under adverse conditions, and still be able to do that even though it was November 30th. Now we develop what we call container soils or high-end soils, green roof soils, but we're focused on what makes that plant grow better. And to be able to use composting and what I felt were my environmental roots in a positive way ended up being added to the core of what it was that I was doing right. Our core belief is that our customer is going to be serviced correctly and honestly. We still need to make a profit, but always be honest with what you're doing.
Shades of Green has been here for 26 years. We are a design, build, maintenance firm. We have a 6-acre garden center here. And the goal here for me is to make sure that everything is top quality, looks pretty, is well maintained, vigorous. It's just a lot of fun. It's a hands-on job. It's totally unique. And every day you're surrounded by beauty.
We have been doing this for 44 years. We grow a lot of our own trees and perennials and annuals and so on. I love working with my children and my grandchildren. And our customers comment many times what a beautiful place we have here.
My dad's a hard worker, so is my mother. They both work 7 days a week. We have a lot of customers that come in, and they've been coming for probably 20+ years. We give them the one-on-one that you wouldn't get in the box stores.
It's just our nature to want to give back.
And it's just a wonderful feeling to know that people really enjoy our nursery.
This is not a get-rich-quick business.
And it's physical, it's hard.
It takes years, it takes hard work.
You know, you go from 100-degree days to waiting for it to snow.
After you kind of go through some of the fire at times, you know, you can understand a little bit.
But yet they continue going. They just do.
And I think that that is one thing that kind of brings people together.
In order to survive, in order to better yourself, you need each other.
I count many of those relationships built over time very, very valuable to me.
They're kind of like family. They do become family.
I have come to the conclusion that what I'm really passionate about is people.
That is the passion that we all share.
We just want to make sure everything's beautiful for the future, for right now.
I just can't express the joy we have with what we do every day of our life.
I chose to do this with my life, and my life matters.
What I'm doing is really doing the right thing.
That's why we get up every day.
That's why I like to get up in the morning and say, you know what, let's go make something beautiful for someone.
In addition to the representation that we provide for the industry and just being a voice always there for them at the table, we are fortunate to have one of the few self-funded workers' compensation insurance programs in the state of Michigan.
Our experience has been really good with the MHI Fund.
Just a great asset to have and to keep us in check.
They provided the personnel in order to be able to help walk us through the loss, but also dealing with the safety programs.
We've actually gotten good credits back and money back.
The people were great, very professional.
It's been a great experience.
It's a perfect, absolutely perfect relationship. I am so proud to say that I am a part of something that is helping the environment in Michigan and beyond.